Good morning. How is everyone today? I know I'm a little bit late technically, but I'm here. Oh, did I? Let me. No, don't click that. Sorry, I'm like completely silent, so we're just sitting here in absolute silence together. Hi, Ryu. Good morning. Oh, I'm so tired. When am I not tired though? If we're being honest here. All of these work. Or good evening, I guess, for you, because it's evening for you, right? Or yeah, it's like evening. Alright, so what are we doing today? We are getting a pond, for sure. For sure, getting a pond. We're gonna maybe decorate the house, I don't know. We could get we could also upgrade the axe at some point. Let's see, what's happening? Today's Elliot's birthday. Do I have anything that he likes? I don't think I have anything that he likes. Do I have anything that he likes? I need TV. So much to do. Storm, cool. How are we feeling? Okay, well, suck it, spirits. Oh, I forgot that this was the thing that I did. Now the question is, where did I leave my watering can? Well, don't block that. Thank you. Hi, Rando. Yes. Let's see. We still need more copper. We could also, I think for next stream, I think our goal is going to be, like, for next stream, we'll get, we will go, get the desert words. Kiko. Okay, let's see here. Pick the bok choy. I'm gonna leave that. I'll get it. That's ready as well. I need the scythe. The scythe is down here. Let's plant more bok choy. Let's plant. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay, all right. See, I had a feeling that that was going to happen, but I did it anyway. Oh my goodness. See, the question that I have for myself is, why do I have that stuff there? Eh. That's not what I meant to do. That is what I meant to do. Hello, chickies. Let's see. Where are they? There's one. Where's the last one? There they are. How is everyone, though? I hope you're having a good day so far. I obviously am very tired. I will wake up. I've been awake. That's the problem, is I've been awake. It just doesn't matter. No, don't rename the cow. We want to milk the cow. Thank you. Hi, Ramen. Now, where is Shoyu? There you are. What's milk? Go. Go. Ah, but the milk pal. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. I don't know if it's a good thing that I am really good at mimicking a moo, you know? So the question is, where am I gonna put the fish pond? Also, okay, let me get my little notes here. Okay, so fish pond is 5K. We have that. 200 stone, 5 seaweed, and 5 algae. This is the wrong chest. This is the correct chest. Okay. Why am I carrying eggs? All right. Let's go. That's some good stuff. I think I said this last stream, but I think fall is my favorite, like, Stardew season. It's so good. We could also upgrade our hoe. Where my hoe's at? Just stick it right on top of where Salad is supposed to go. We could put it here. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Where do I want these? Where do I want to put these pawns? I don't super want to put them. I don't want to put them too far away. Here? Like here? We'll do it there. It's going there. We're putting it there. I have put it there. There's no going back. It is too late. I can't afford this anymore. Anything I want? Not that I can afford. Hi. Yep, probably. I'll speak to you. Yes. I have 3 cows. They are named after soup. A plum. It's about gosh dang time. I found summer squash seeds, but like, my word, I feel like I didn't really find any. Like, I feel like it took me forever to find them. Give me the moss. My house is so cute. I love my house. I wish I had a house. Well, I used to live in a house. It wasn't mine. I rented it, and it was a lot of maintenance. So maybe I don't miss the house, actually. Broccoli. Okay, let's plant. Now the question is where? Oh. I don't remember when I get the iridium sprinklers. Because I don't want to make too many regular sprinklers because that's just so many resources. I say as I just do it anyway. I only got 3 of these. I don't remember. I think this is still in the scarecrow. I guess we'll find out, guys. If they eat my broccoli, I'm gonna be very, very peeved. I don't need more torches. I would like some cloth from this because this is so many torches. This is a lot of torches. I could set so many things on fire, which is cool. Fire is really cool. light everything up. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oopsies. That's my bad. Oopsie tiddles. What am I doing? Okay, let's go to the traveling merchant because it's Friday. I still haven't gotten a tiger trout. I should try to do that. Hi, Saturday. Hi. You're so cute. I don't need any of that. And I don't want it either. Bye, Saturday. Have a good day. Eh. Eh. What quest did I get? Oh, I need to go to the mines. As a child, I yearned for them. As a child and an adult, Rinko yearns for the mines. Well, I don't want this. Oh, what are we? Who are you? Who is she? A salmon. A salmon. My grandma used to say salmon. Man, English is such a strange language, don't you think? How many different tree types are there in this mod? There are 2 different tree types. So there's the birch trees and the fir trees. And they can both be tapped. And I don't remember what fir wax is used for beyond like a couple of buildings. Like you have to have it for some buildings. But the birch water can be crafted into birch syrup, which you use for some recipes. A chub. Wow. Thanks, game. We need to go to the mines, though. We need to kill some ghosts. Tiger trout is fall. I know that tiger trout is fall. Hi, you're a bull trout. That's not what I wanted. But when does life give us what we want? Kiko dropping some truth bombs on us. When does life truly give us what we actually want? It doesn't. That's the answer. Get smoked. My eyes hurt. Oh, where do I want to put this torch? I'll put it right here. That's really lame that I can't put that there. What a good, nice fall day. I like fall IRL as well. that sound like I don't even like Nutella that much, but I really want Nutella right now. Some Nutella toast. I don't even like Nutella that much, but I kind of want some. But it's like really expensive. I definitely cannot afford Nutella, and I don't buy Nutella regularly, so I definitely don't have any. So cry about it more, Kiko. Why don't you? What is it, level 55 and on? Hi, Ghosty. 3. Need to kill 3. So what's funny? So my best friend and I, obviously we were office mates in grad school, right? But we had a third office mate. So our first year of our masters, we had 2 different office mates between the 2 of us. Like, my best friend and I, it was an office, like there were 3 people in the office. Offices had 3 desks. So you had 3 people in there. Our first year of grad school for our masters, because that's when we met. Why am I over-explaining? I said either way. We had an office. Our office mate. Our first year of grad school was a second year master's student. So she finished her. Man, that was a journey for all of us. Her finishing her thesis was a journey for the entire hallway. Her stress, like, what she ate while stressed was Cheez-Its and Diet Coke. That is what she ate. That was her diet. Cheez-Its and Diet Coke. While she was writing her thesis, she literally ate nothing but Cheez-Its and Diet Coke. And here's the thing, I don't like Cheez-Its. I think that Cheez-Its are like very not like on a scale of snacks, if I was going to eat something, Cheez-Its are like one of the bottom thing, like they're like at the bottom of the list. This woman made me crave cheese. Like I ate like there was one day that I was there and I was like at the store and I was just like, I want Cheez-Its. And I ate an entire family-sized box of Cheez-Its in like a day. And I do not think I have eaten Cheez-Its since. This was a long time ago. 6 years? 7 years? I don't know. Time isn't real. Pre-COVID, for sure. Oh, and we need to find a prismatic slime as well, so let's do this. Let's go to the lower numbered levels, like the 1s, the 5s. And crabs? There's no crabs. Hello. Whoa, whoa. What's up, little dudes? There's a party. Thank you for the bomb. Did I crave some things at random moments? I've craved some things at the most random times. Yeah, that was the thing, is like, used to, right? When I was still married and thinking of the prospect of having children, right? I was like, man, I already, like, Cheez-Its aren't that weird, right? And Nutella also isn't that weird. But like, I already like eating strange combinations. So I was like, man, heaven help the world when I get pregnant, because my pregnancy cravings are not gonna be good. go into and reset level 5. I've done that a couple of times. I've done that before. I thought, oh, I'm getting screen tearing. I thought that was moving for a second. I thought that was a crab. It's not a crab. My screen was, my graphics were tearing. I didn't reset the mode of my monitor. I didn't reset it last night, actually. Just kidding. It's not on FPS mode because I forgot, because I'm silly. I want to play Overwatch. I don't actually want to play Overwatch. I don't, like, it makes me upset. Playing Overwatch makes me upset because people are stupid. But I play it anyway. My life was better when I uninstalled Overwatch. I uninstalled Overwatch for like 3 years. My life was better. And then I reinstalled it. Maybe that. My life was ruined when I installed Overwatch. Overwatch ruined my marriage and my life. Leaves a Steam review. This game ruined my marriage. Ow! My favorite way to get a lot of the achievements is like on an unlucky day, find one of those infested areas. And then just go in and out and reset it a million times until you get what you want. I think that's how I got the rock crabs in my perfection. I don't know why I wasn't using these more. Yo, you guys wanting to... You guys want to fight? Hey, I see you. I see your little eyeballs. Accept your death. Hi. Whoa, there's 2 of you. Thanks for the bombs. We're having a party. It's called it's called Die. I know that was so clever, guys. Thank you so much. I know you're so impressed by how clever I am. Oh, I see you. I'm hearing some banging noises that are not from this room. It should not be coming from anywhere. It could possibly be a cat doing something she's not supposed to be doing. She's being a little butt this morning. Arlie? Arlie, what you doing? We're gonna hope for the best. Because I don't feel like getting up from my chair. Still got a few days for the prismatic slime as well, so it's not that big of a deal. But I do need to go see the wizard to get the money. Get the money. We're off to see the wizard. When was the last time I watched that movie? It's probably been 15 years since I've seen that movie at least. What's up? Get off my farm. Die. Oh, Mr. Wizard. Where are you? Yes. Oh, look, I have something that you like. folk are afraid of me. It's because it's human to be afraid of the unknown. That is very true. You're not completely wrong. Okay, bye. It is so dark. Oh, I know what she's doing. She's... That's my bad. She's using a little toy that is hers to use. Cat, what are you doing? You're using a toy that's meant for you. Apologies, that's my bad. Sorry, Arlie. How dare you do what you're supposed to do? Yes. Probably upgrade my hoe. I thought that life is full of mysteries, but sometimes it's nice to just take things at face value. That is so true. You're so cute. That carp be like, carpe diem. It's like, yeah, well, you did diem. That's not what that is. That's not what that means. We're gonna pretend that Kiko's smart, okay? Mayonnaise. Ah! Oh my goodness, it's the first time I've seen one of you on my farm. Hello. Oh, that scared me. I was not expecting that. Already found. Yes. Artifacts. Wait, I can make pretty things now. I'm not going to make the lampposts yet though. Oh, these all require hardwood? Oh wait, you don't. Let's make two of these. Now where should we put you? Look how pretty that is. Gorgeous. I love that for me. We'll just smoke this ghost fish because we can. It's late. It's time for bed. We didn't give Elliot a birthday gift, but it's fine. He doesn't need one. A slime incubator. Yeah, we don't want that though. You just crack my knuckles for everyone to hear. Good morning, Ranto. Ranto loves me! You hear that, Rinko? Ranto loves you. Be less neutral. Pick a side, spirits. Pick a side. Yeah. Eggplant. Should I make more lightning rods? I ask as I go ahead and make them anyway. Don't you dare strike my cranberries. Consume this coffee. Didn't go. Thank you. Mushies. Good morning, chickies. Miruku. Thank you for the eggs. Mushrooms, yeah. You guys got the shrooms. You know, I had a student when I was teaching who made her semester paper, like her main semester project. I left the, gosh dang it. Who made her main semester project a paper about why shrooms should be legalized. And I don't think I'll ever forget that. What a wild time grad school was. Hi. Man, that's relatable, ain't it? Me every single night. I stayed up too late playing video games, and I'm regretting it now, but will I do it again? Yes. Have I learned my lesson? No. I say as I yawn. Alright, we just need a goat milk or a duck egg. I'm literally right here. Why am I doing that? Also, I almost walked away without putting this in here, so I'm just a silly little biscuit, aren't I? This is... I have 2 geodes to open. I'll think about it, Susan. Alright, train, I'll give you a chance. If I can make it in time. You guys on the Paper X train? Anyone here watch Valorant? Today is, yesterday was an off day, but today the tournament's going again, and it's Paper X versus Wolves Esports. Ooh! Oh, just stone. Okay, cool. Can I have some geodes? Sometimes you have geodes on you. That'd be kind of cool. I giving you a chance, train. Just walks onto the tracks. Maybe. Wow. There's a train, there's a Walmart nearby, and there's a train. I have to go across train tracks to get there. And the other day, a couple of weeks ago, I kid you not, I was stuck there for 30 minutes, and then the train stopped. I could see the last 2 cars, and the train stopped, like where the cars were like right here. So I couldn't cross. So I had to like, I was sitting in the turn lane because I had to, and so I had to get out of the turn lane, and like do a weird little U-turn, and it was just, I hated it. I hated everything about it. But like I sat there for 30 minutes, and then it was like, just kidding, we're gonna stop now. I'm like, I just want to go home. I don't like leaving my house to begin with. Gas is expensive, idling here. Client, I have 2 geodes for you to open. Hello, Lewis. Taxes. I already have that. Nothing new. Wow, pathetic. Can I have a tiger trout? Could I please have a tiger trout? What was that accent? Don't ask. Because I don't know. But who else is on that Paper Rex train? Choo choo, am I right? Track by track. I kind of have to get on the train too because they beat Liquid. I'm so sad. But then they beat G2. But the thing is, oh man, I like wolves as well. So like, I don't want, Tiger Trout, thank you. Honestly, at this point, I want wolves or Paper Rex to win the tournament. So like, this is kind of tragic that they're meeting right now because that means one of them got to get kicked to the lower bracket, and then these are the hard things in life, guys. Really, I avoid worrying about paying my bills that are due tomorrow that I don't have the money to pay. Instead of doing that, I sit here and I'm like, you know what I should do? Worry about an esports tournament. I love salmon. Salmon is delicious. I do enjoy a good salmon. There's a salmon Wellington recipe that I really like. Delicious. Yes, I do. Thank you and goodbye. I am so dumb. I'm sorry I didn't go. I'm making you run all the way around town. All the time. Because I am forgetful. And I apologize. Please forgive me. Rinko's like, no, fuck you. I'm not gonna forgive you. I'm tired. Thanks so much for the bait. Okay, I need that. All right, I need to catch an eel. I also need to go to the desert, but I can't do that yet. Let's go to the let's go to the beach. Because we need it. Let's check all the stuff here. And then we will go to the mines and we will try to get us a nice slimy thing. Why did I say it like that? We had this discussion last stream. This is not a hentai. Hello, sir. I'm lazy. I'm gonna put this milk here. I'm gonna forget that that milk is there, by the way. I'm just letting you guys know I'm going to forget that that milk is there. And I'm gonna look at it in like 3 days and be like, why is this milk here? What was I doing? And you guys are gonna be like, Kiko, you put that milk there because you were lazy and you didn't feel like walking all the way down to the cows to put the milk away because you're silly and you forgot. But also, Kiko, you didn't say this out loud earlier, but you kept that in your inventory because you wanted to sell it. Thank you. I do like money. Hello. How dare you hit me? Thank you. A jade. I see you. Thank you for dying. I see another one. Hello. Did I already get a ladder? I did now. Your little eyeballs. Ah, I like this for me. Ow. I don't like that for me, though. Uninfested area. Yes, let's go. Flames. Hello. Which one of you should be prismatic? That's so rude of you to not be prismatic. And I took that personally. Yeah. I'm busy. We'll double check to see if there are any here that are... I don't want to bypass it just because I'm obsessed with getting back to the infested level. Really? Well, hello, little crabby. Crab cakes are delicious. Have I mentioned that before? I see you, crab. Rinko's eyes are too good for you. You were just ready and raring to go, weren't you? You just a little guy. This is so rude. Hello. Okay. All right, now we're gonna speak. Oh, hello. Oh, it's just so populated here. These crabs are just like, they're like, pick me, pick me. I don't want that. Oh, is that gonna destroy the quartz? It's not! Oh, that's so good. Yeah, thank you. Not a single one of you had a ladder inside of you? Don't even care that I got hit by that bomb. I just can't resist looking around. Really? Really? Okay, let's think about this for a second. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm bored. I thought about it for a second, and I decided that I'm bored. I'm bored. You're a true champion, Robin. Alright, I think I can get eel. I think it's spring and fall that I can get eel. I can't believe I didn't like catch a second eel during spring. Why am I so silly? Hello. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. That was so quick. I big appreciate. And this one's like, guess I'll die. An anchovy. Have you ever had anchovies on their pizza? Does anyone like that still? Is that still a thing? I know like lately like the controversy is pineapple, but which I must say, I don't like pineapple in general. So I sure as hell don't like it on my pizza. But I have a very valid reason for not liking pineapple, which is when I was pretty young. As a little kid, I ate way too much of it. I like pineapple flavor. Okay, so I like pineapple juice. I don't know how you ended up in this town, bro. Do you hate this town? Is it so washed up? And do all your friends not give a fuck? I hate this town, it's so washed up. And all my friends don't give up. Don't tell me that it's good luck. You guys remember that song? A Day to Remember? Someone asked me if I'd ever heard of A Day to... Like, they were like, are you young enough to know who A Day to Remember is? And I was like, child, I was there when they began. Don't hurt me, that's rude. Hey, don't touch me there. That is my no-no square. Look, there's the milk. I remembered. Are you guys proud of me? I'm proud of me. And that's all that matters. An albacore frenzy. I'm actually kind of down for that. Hang on. NGL, not gonna lie, like I'm kind of down for an albacore frenzy. Where is it? Gotta zoom all the way out. Ramen! I do love ramen. I hear them. I hear them. Where are you? Where you at? Where did they go? I literally hear it. Where is it? Am I blind? I am about to be the saddest Kiko. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. What? How am I supposed to reach that? The fishing bar is almost off the screen. Why would this be where the albacore frenzy is? But you know what? I guess I won't question it more than I already have. When they're jumping out of the water like that, can I just get a net and just like snatch them out the air? Again, I have gotten the thing that's like, you're more likely to find roe in treasure chests. I have not once gotten roe from a treasure chest. Can I point that out? What kind of ramen did you make, Ryu? Maybe I'll have ramen for lunch. I'll make myself some spicy ramen, some Korean, some shin ramen. Shin ramen with peanut butter, soy sauce, mushroom, peanut butter. Peanut butter? Tons of garlic and onion. Yes, I love garlic. Ah. Ryu, I'm not judging, but I'm questioning. Peanut butter changed my life. does it do? Like, I gotta eat one of these because I consume it. Yes, thank you. It's like peanut butter sauce and noodle. Okay. It's like peanut sauce and noodles. Okay. Okay. I'm following. I'm not sure if I'm enjoying what I'm following. I don't know. I don't remember. Like, I mean, obviously I have like peanuts and pad thai. And there's a Thai place that I used to go to that had like the peanut like dressing. Oh, the frenzy's over. This is not that deep, all right? It's not that deep, guys. No, you could walk through that, all right? I don't want to hear it. I'm curious. I'm curious now, Ryu. I want pad thai. Oh, I want pad thai. I want all of the things that I cannot have. I only have one cave jelly? Oh, that's upsetting. This is a spicy version of that. Makes the sauce a little creamy if you don't add too much peanut. Doesn't taste too peanutty. Poach an egg. See, I can get on board with the egg. Get yourself some egg. You know what's also good is putting like a little bit of like Parmesan cheese or mozzarella cheese. Or once you're done, adding a shit ton of rice to soak up the rest of the broth, and then just it's like porridge. It's delicious. Cheesy. I like the tortillas. I like getting the Shin Ramyun black because it's like has like a richer flavor. Look at all this. Take good care of your pet. Oh yeah, we can get another pet, guys. Hi. Hi, Ranto. We're taking great care of our pet. Ranto loves us. We are Ranto's favorite person. We are Ranto's only person. How do I have my ramen? What do you mean by that, though? Because I eat it. How do I have my ramen? I eat it. Shove it in my face. No, don't drink the wine. No, Rinko. We don't just drink to drink. It's called alcoholism. I grew up with the like chicken flavor ramen, but when it comes to the Shin ramen, I just kind of get like the default. Though I got a chicken one not long ago. I need to try it. I haven't tried it yet. Not long ago. It's been forever since I got it. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna eat that for lunch. I'm gonna eat that while I'm in therapy or before I go to therapy. I don't know. I don't know which. It depends on what time when I end, because now I'm craving ramen so bad. I want ramen so badly. 1600. I'm hungry. It's the problem, guys. I'm always hungry. Not really, actually. Because ADHD and I forget to eat. I forget food exists. The fish pond! Get in there. Good morning. Hello, Udan. Hello, Shoyu. Shoyu, why don't you like me more? Ramen, why don't you like me? Man, these moves are just going straight to my brain. Where's my scythe? Did you just take the fish out of the box and put it in the pool? In the pond? Like, just like that? Yes. Is there a problem for you? Do you have an issue with how I am conducting my farm activities? Good morning, chickies. I know, right? Like, this fish is perfectly fine in this box. Don't worry about it, okay? The fish can survive in the box. Schrodinger's anglerfish. Yeah. I was playing Overwatch last night with my friend. I think it was last night that this happened, yeah. And I was playing I was playing a healer, and I was on Zenyatta. And like, I mean, at that point, like, there's not much that you can do. Like, can't put out like a ton of healing. So like, if their teammates like a lot of burst damage or whatever, like, you're probably not gonna be saving them from imminent death. But I gave him an because he has like a little orb that he puts on people that heals them. So he was dying, and I put my orb on him. And he was like, what is that gonna do? Put a little light above my head like an anglerfish as I die? I just remembered that. I don't know why it's so funny to me. It really only makes sense if you understand the game. But like, he was like, oh yes, to show them where I am. To kill me faster. I was like, yes. That was the point. That was the point all along, to get you killed. Whenever I let him die, he's like, what happened here? And I'm like, listen, I can explain. I'm bad. And he's like, that excuse isn't going to work forever. And I'm like, ah. But isn't it? Pink cake, jujutsu, coleslaw, salmon dinner, cranberry sauce. So we could get the cranberry sauce and the cranberry candy because those are both loved things from Satoru. But for Satoru, wait, I could get this and I could put it in the seed maker and I could have artichokes. Because artichokes are grown in the fall. Now that sounded bad. Arlie? We're gonna get 2 pink cakes because I want to, and I can. Hi, child. Oh, you're so cute. Well, I'm not a stranger. I've been living in this valley for 2 whole months. I'm not a stranger anymore, says the stranger. You can trust me, I'm not a stranger, says someone that you probably can't trust. Why am I carrying eggs? I literally opened that chest earlier to put the hay in there. I walked away without putting eggs in the mayonnaise makers or in the chest. What am I doing? Bro, having ADHD sucks. Go to Clint, get these geodes opened. I don't think this prismatic jelly gonna happen. I don't want to go to the mines. I want to eat ramen. Rinko is not yearning for the mines, and neither is Kiko. Kiko don't want to go to the mines today. Kiko's bored. I'm bored. I'm tired. You like the song of my people? My also very ADHD friend just sent me a reel saying, "You're autistic, bro. IDK what to tell you. You're tough to deal with, mofo." Now I'm laughing like a maniac. Can we talk about how neurodivergencies are diagnosed based on how much you inconvenience others? Are we we ready for that truth bomb? Sorry, was that too much? Did I just serve up a mad serving of harsh browns? Were those harsh browns too spicy? Yeah, exactly. Because especially women learn like the cues of like, oh, this does not get good reaction. I won't do this anymore. Diagnosed so late, yeah, for sure. It literally took. Okay, do you guys want to know? Do you guys want to know how I figured out I was autistic? You want to know? I figured out that I was autistic because I saw a stupid little TikTok that was like, autistic traits, blah 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 blah, and I was like, well, that's not real. Like, or I was like, I'm not gonna be a hypochondriac and just diagnose myself with autism. But then those like different ones just kept showing up of like these different traits of autistic people, like overly strong sense of justice and yada 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 yada. And I was like, there's no way. And so then I started doing research and I kept finding different things. And then I ended up on this article that was like, you're probably reading this article because you saw some things that made you think that maybe you're autistic, and so you started doing your own research. And so you keep doing research. But like, this is probably, you know, this fifth or sixth article that you've read, which it was. And it was like, here's the thing. Non-autistic people would have seen something that said that they were autistic and been like, oh, I'm autistic. Or they would have been like, oh, I'm not autistic. Non-autistic people wouldn't have made it this far. Non-autistic people would not still be researching. And I was like, that might be one of the rudest things that words on a page have ever said to me. And I gave this little, you know, I surprised Pikachu faced it. And then I talked to my neurologist. And I talked to my neurologist at my next appointment. And she goes, so I know we don't use this classification anymore, but like, I think that you would fall under the Asperger's category. And I was like, how am I supposed to take that? Is that an insult or a compliment? What am I supposed to do with that, Rinko? Huh? I tried to write you as neurotypical, but I don't think I did. That's the most autistic way to find out ever, isn't it? Isn't it? Because my ex-husband might be a little tistic as well. You know, he might have a little bit of the tism. But the thing is, like, he'd been complaining about, like, thinking that he was autistic. Now, granted, he, like, idolizes Elon Musk, but we won't go there. And I kept telling him, I was like, then bring it up to your neurologist. Because he has inattentive ADHD. He's the inattentive ADHD. And I was like, then bring it up to your neurologist. And he like never did. And I was like, you cannot keep complaining about this and keep saying that you think you're autistic and not talk to your neurologist about it. And I know what it is. It's because his dad like has a little bit of the hypochondriacisms. That's not a real word, but we're going to pretend that it is. And he's definitely that way as well. And he didn't want the neurologist to basically say, you are not autistic, you're just an asshole. Let me just walk through my crops here. Is that done? The carrot is done. It's a gold carrot. It's worth 1100. Can I put you in the seed maker? What happens if I put you... I don't want to risk it. We're gonna save this forever. Also, you're high functioning. That's same as what my therapist said too. Also, you're high functioning. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Okay, so technically I'm high functioning. Am I high functioning currently? No. Right now, I am the most non-functioning autistic ADHD mess of a person. But I used to be I can be high functioning because I think they're also like changing how they classify like high functioning, quote unquote, because they're saying something about like there's something about high functioning is literally just like, again, how well you mask essentially, or high functioning based on like your environment, I think is what they say. Because it's like, yeah, when I'm given the right environment, I'm super high functioning. Like, I will say, someone told me once, I was like, yeah, I like thrive when I'm just told what's needed. Like when I understand the situation, I can adapt to any situation as long as I know what the situation is. And I remember them looking at me and being like, that's like saying, yeah, I can live just fine as long as I have air. I don't think that there is much of a difference between high functioning and high masking. Actually, I would say high functioning is like you're in a... I feel like you can be quote unquote high functioning in any situation. Technically, no. Let me go back. How am I defining this? I think that high functioning is like if you're given the right circumstances and environment in order to feel safe enough to like be able to function. I think high masking is, I think you can mask to seem like you are high functioning. Yeah, probably was said by a neurotypical person, probably. Yeah, like they were like, but I think it was them saying, they were like, yeah, they're like, yeah, that's like, I mean, I don't even remember what they were talking about really, but oh my gosh, it's such a different take. It's like, oh yeah, I can breathe as long as I have air. Oh gosh, people are assholes. No, I got what you meant, Ryu. It's fine. I think the problem, and I know this because this is not an uncommon thing. The problem with people who are diagnosed late in life is that I remember seeing a thing that was like, the problem with being diagnosed late in life is that you have been building, like lived your entire life using scaffolding that no longer works. Like you've been building your skyscraper using scaffolding that just collapsed underneath you. So you're expected to continue building that skyscraper on level, whatever that you were on. But your scaffolding just collapsed and now you're back at level 1. Sir Gojo, that is. Gojo-san. Ranto? Ranto? Kitty was on. Kitty, you're gonna burn. Honestly, though, my cat would do that. Arlie would do that. Like, she gets so curious about fire, and I'm like, stop. Because, like, I lived my entire life masking. I lived my first 20 some odd years masking, and then all of that was gone. And I'm like, I don't know who I am. Who am I? What am I? Who am I? Who is she? Rinko, don't look at me like that. The blank stare from Rinko really just does it, doesn't it? Like, it's just so good. Don't look at me like that, Rinko. Let's go give the wizard this, because I want to. We're off to see the wizard. Also, I recently learned what stimming was. Like, I'd heard it, and like I kind of knew what it was, but I was like, oh, that's why I make random noises to myself. Hi. Yes, I know you like it, thank you. Are you friends with me yet? Someone compared ADHD to driving a house cart when everyone else drives a Mercedes. Not only is it slower, horse cart, house cart? You said horse cart, but I said house cart. Not only is it slower, horses also have to be taken care of, and not everyone may have the perfect parts for a horse cart. That's so true. On top, you know what I saw? I saw a thing that was like, like a human body is like an F1 car. What do you mean that, like, I saw something that was like, what do you mean F1, like Formula 1 racers have a whole ass crew to take care of the car when I just have this ADHD idiot or something. It was like the most ridiculous thing. It was so funny. I don't remember the, like, what it actually said, like what it actually was. I wish I did, because it was really funny. Let's do this. Because I can. Already 7 days into fall. Wow. Neurotypical people suck. Am I right? I'm gonna take a bite of this bagel now. This bagel is delicious. We can also talk about how in media, autistic people are literally portrayed as what is more similar to, like, no, not trying to be insensitive, like what is closer to like Down syndrome, or they do like or they portray the non-verbal, or like you're a human supercomputer. Always men too. Always men. Exactly. I know, right? And here's the thing. I think, I've said this before. I've said a lot of this before. I will die on the hill that Canon Gojo is autistic. I will die. I will die on that hill. You can take this opinion from my cold, dead hands. Okay? And here's the reason I think that Canon Gojo is autistic. The reason I think Canon Gojo is autistic, who are sometimes barely functioning, where's the rep for my high-functioning corporate baddies who are sometimes barely functioning? They're hidden. That's why they don't get betrayed. They don't portray people like that because they're hidden. But here's the reason I think that Canon Gojo is autistic. Okay? The ongoing joke for the JJK fandom has been that Akutami doesn't like Gojo. That Gojo is his least favorite. And he couldn't understand why people like Gojo. I think it is because he gave Canon Gojo traits, like personality traits, that got him, like that he has, or like quirks or whatever that he has, that have resulted in him being like being misunderstood or mistreated in the past. And so that is why he cannot understand why people like Gojo. Because he's like, I gave him similar personality traits to like me, and people don't like me. And people have like been shitty to me for these things. So why do you like Gojo? And Akutami, dear, I hate to say this to you, but the answer is that Gojo is hot. And that is literally the answer. Because everything is fine as long as you're hot. More hot takes from Kiko, am I right? Cranberries. But I think that Akutami doesn't actually hate Gojo. I think that he gave him traits that he believes has resulted in him being hated. And that is why he is so confused by people liking Gojo. It's not that he hates him, because I think that like, because the way that he's written so many things, like it doesn't really seem like he actually hates Gojo. But yeah, there's that. That's my take. Good morning, chickies. Where's it on? Sake. Gotcha. There we are. Because Gojo is hot. I spat my broth. What? What, Ryu? Tell me, where's the lie, Ryu? Tell me where the lie is. I like how your mind works. The theory is solid. Thank you. I like how, well, sometimes I like how my mind works. Especially after seeing Akutami's message at the end of JJK, I believe it. Did I leave the cows inside all day yesterday? I am so sorry. Did I forget to let you out? I apologize so deeply. Did I leave you locked inside? I'm so sorry. Why did you spit your broth out, Ryu? Where's the lie? Tell me, point to the lie on the graph and tell me where it is. I did it again. I walked away. I've talked about this before, Ryu. I just wasn't expecting it. It's like, Akutami, I'm sorry, Sweet Bean. The reason that people don't care that Gojo acts the way he does is because he's hot. And also, it's because and here's the thing, Akutami, Sweet Bean, again, I apologize in advance for how shallow people are. They don't care about his personality because they don't care about anything beyond. They don't care about anything beyond his looks. They don't actually like his personality because they don't understand his personality. No one like, look at any fanfic writer. They don't understand Gojo's personality. They all write him as an uncaring asshole who just is mean and cruel. That's not who he is. Marnie, where the heck are you? Gojo cares so deeply, and that's his problem. He cares too much. All people care about is his baby blues. All people care about is his baby blues. That is so true. I am not, okay, here's the thing. I am not going to give a long rant about this. I am going to make my statement, and we are going to move on, because I don't want to rant about it for too long, because I feel like I've beaten a dead horse. People do not understand how Gojo's infinity works. People think that it's just nothing can touch him. That is not true. It is things he doesn't want touching him. Because after the Star Plasma Vessel incident, he honed the technique so that it is automatic and it blocks threats automatically. Threats, not just anything that wants to touch him. He demonstrated that very easily, literally with the pencil and the eraser. Shoko and Suguru threw a pencil and an eraser at him. The pencil was stopped, the eraser was not. Automatically. It isn't that, oh, if you reach out to touch him, you can't. Because also, here's the thing. He wouldn't block a regular person. You want to know why? Because they're not a threat. Most people, he's not going to be blocking them because they're not a threat. So it's like, oh, he lets his infinity down around you. That's not how that works. But people want to feel special. Also, let's talk about how many main character syndrome people want to be special grades. The entire purpose of the special grade classification is because it is unclassifiable. The entire purpose of the special grade classification is that it is beyond being classified as anything else. It is literally impossible to put it. It is literally impossible to put it into any other, like, to put whatever it is into another category. But everybody wants to be a special grade. Everybody wants to be a special grade. Cookies. And that is why... That is one of the many reasons I specifically did not make Rinko a special grade. I refused. Saw a still from season 1. Megami was sat on a proper seat and Gojo was on the floor. Exactly. Gojo cares a lot. He just wasn't good at showing it. And autistic people, like... The thing is, it's like... I hate to say it this way, but it literally is. I mean, autism is literally monkey see, monkey do. If it has not been modeled for us, we do not know. And if it hasn't been properly explained to us... We're not going to listen, and we're not going to do it. And that is why Gojo leaned on Geto so hard, because Geto explained things a little bit. Geto did not just, for one, Geto didn't just assume you're an idiot. He didn't just assume you're an idiot or a horrible person for doing this or not understanding. But he also explained. Akutami called Geto his Gojo's moral compass because he actually, like, because he helped. Like, that's how I see my best friend. Let me tell you, if my best friend went on a murderous rampage and, like, killed her parents, I don't think I would ever recover. Same. But again, it's this thing. I would say people can't read. And I mean that. People are capable of, like, seeing words and understanding, like, and, like, knowing the basic meaning, but people have no critical thinking skills. People have absolutely no critical thinking skills at all. They are unable to look past the surface level of anything. And it is the most annoying thing ever. Because it's the same people that are like, oh, it's not that deep. No, you're just stupid. It is that deep, but you are stupid. Yeah, I said it. I'll say it again. Can I sit on this? I can, can't I? Yes, I can. I want to climb this. Shut up, Harrison. Sorry. That's really mean. I'm sorry. Hi, Harrison. So Ryu, I'll give you this person knows me IRL, which is just a mistake. Outing me already. Sorry. I'm sorry. I can't call you Raven because I actually know someone named Raven, so I can't do that. I'm gonna leave. Don't gotta call you Raven. Yeah, I won't. Ryu, what was I saying? Oh yeah, people can't read. Just another day of Kiko trying to get herself canceled. It's fine. We have a lot of money. What am I gonna do with it? It's the 8th, so we could go. Let's see. We've been going for 2 hours already. Oh my gosh. We got the legendary fish pond. We could. I'm gonna leave that until the next one is done. Let's go to the beach and do some fishing for that one quest. Because I think that gives me that farm computer recipe. Caroline. Your hair's cute. Yep, good for you. Oh, look, blackberries. Granny, hey, Granny, do you like me yet? Yep. I want your cookie recipe. Give me your cookie recipe. Hello. We're all stressed. Have you tried being less stressed? Have you tried that? Does that make your stress go away? I'm in my spiteful era, where I'm hateful and petty towards neurotypical people. Oh, it's fine, everything's fine, guys. Don't worry. What am I doing? Fishing. Any bubbles? No bubbles. Bubbles in the chat? Oh, Ryu. I will say, after yesterday, I spent a little bit of time in the Gokudo dock. Not a lot of time, but a little bit. I still haven't gotten a single piece of roe from a treasure chest, and I feel lied to by that book. I'm not going to react or ask for crumbs, but I'm excited. Still no row. Game, you've lied to me. That book was a liar. That's a baseball. Ooh, an albacore. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, 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 oh. That was scary. Freaking finally. Game got tired of me calling it a liar. A cat. Made my coffee too weak. It's a little bit too watery. I'm sad. Didn't somebody want a super cucumber? Yeah, it was Lewis. Oh, also, I was talking to a guy. Ew. Put him in the trash can, Rio. Therapy doesn't help because it's giving up? What is it giving up? What is therapy? How is therapy giving up? Put him in the trash can. Put him in the trash can, actually. Put him in the trash can. Put him in the dumpster. Take him to the dump. Run him over with your car. That escalated very quickly. That's the kind of person that should not be procreated with. Ever. That's the kind of person that should not reproduce. We don't need him spreading his ideals in the world. The way to fix your issues is to take control of your life. And therapy is giving up. How? And how are you supposed to take control of your life? What a male thing to say. Men. Gojo would never. Why didn't you consider unaliving yourself? Or I'd slap the issues out of you as a joke? FBI, that one right there. That is a man. That is a man who... Ryu, listen. Run. Run. Anybody who jokingly says that they would hit you, any man who jokingly says that they would hit you like that, like in that context, no. No. And anyone who's like, lighten up, it's a joke. Why don't you unalive yourself, buddy? Hmm? Hmm? What's wrong with people? Hey, listen, Ryu, you didn't marry him. So you are already one up on me. Bombs. Here, listen, Ryu, I have a solution for you right here. Here's my solution. Can I put this in the middle of town? The intrusive thoughts are so strong right now. I want to put this right here. I really want to do it. I really want to do it. I'm not going to. This isn't 9/11. Okay. All right. Listen. I like how I like the difference of this isn't 9/11. Okay, ghetto, and then do it. All right, Palpatine. We have the Palpatine in the chat. That's one way to get Gojo to pine after you? No! Why do people like the Jujutsu world's equivalent to Hitler so much? Why do people like ghetto so much? I won't understand. I shan't understand. Why do I have so many different qualities of all of these fishes? Is that the correct term? No. Do I care? No. I'm just going to sell some of these because I cannot be bothered. Carp, you're not worth it. Chub, you're not worth it. Flounder, I need to keep you actually because you're for cooking. Also, let's talk about, okay, all right, Ryu. All right, Ryu. This is Why? I need more game chat. Why are the Gojo fanfic writers so obsessed with being cheated on? Why do they all make him some guy who literally just, who sleeps with who is fucking 5 girls at once? What is this obsession? I don't understand. I wasn't allowed to date at 14, Ryu. I was a sheltered little child who was not allowed to date until I was 16. The timing. And I think it has to be people who have never been cheated on. I think it has to be written by people who have never been cheated on. Who don't. But I'm like, why? What is this? Why do you value yourself so little? Because also then, because it's always the person, they always make it, they get cheated on and then they always end up with that person. And it's like, but they also make the person not remorseful. I just didn't screw. That's fair. But they always end up not being actually remorseful, or there's no actual catalyst for them changing. Also, if we're being real here, out of Gojo and Geto, because they always make Geto the one to swoop in to save the day or whatever. But out of Gojo and Geto, out of the two of them, I'm not sorry, Geto would be the one to cheat. Geto would be the one, absolutely be the one to cheat on you. Out of the two personalities, he would absolutely be the one who would cheat. And then he would gaslight you. He would gaslight you and convince you that it was your fault. Because that's what Geto does. Are you the strongest because you're Gojo Satoru, or are you Gojo Satoru because you're the strongest? What kind of question is that, you unhinged motherfucker? You better not be hurting my chickens. It's the lack of remorse for me. There has to be some form of... Exactly. And here's the thing. It's, oh, I got cheated on, so I'm going to get revenge, so now everything's fine. No, no, no. No, 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 no. All right, child. Tell me that you have the mental... Tell me that you're mentally 12 without telling me you're mentally 12. The emotional immaturity is so strong. And that was another thing with whenever Gojo would mess up in another level, people would be like, oh, Rinko just needs to, move on. A, they're not dating. They're not dating. They're not in a relationship. B, it's not that he did it. It's not like he hurt her on purpose. He's just an idiot and he made a mistake because he's a human. He's still human. And he will do his best to not do that again. But also, if your immediate response to being wronged is to hurt that person in return, no matter what, you don't need to be in that relationship. You don't need to be in any relationship. You need a hell of a lot of therapy. And just so many issues. There's so many things that I could say. What do I think of Sukuna fix? I am unimpressed. Unimpressed. He is canonically someone who has zero remorse for all of the pain that he has caused. I don't understand the obsession. Actually, I do understand the obsession. Again, people think he's hot. Therefore, he can be fixed. Listen. A, no one can be fixed. Okay? You cannot fix, quote unquote, anybody. B, it ain't your job to, quote unquote, fix other people. You're not their therapist. Okay? That, I'm a little bit busy right now. I'm giving life lessons. I'm giving life lessons! Get off my property! You're not their therapist. If you're dating, listen, if you're dating, you are their significant other, not their therapist, okay? That is not your responsibility. It is not your burden. It is not your job. It's not any of those things. And if they expect you to do that, they don't need to be in a relationship. And if you go in thinking you can fix them or you can make them better or you can mold them into the, here's also the thing. A person is they're another autonomous person with their own ideals, and I'm gonna pass out on my porch. They're a person with their own ideas and beliefs and all of those different things. A relationship is not about molding a person into what you believe they should be. You should want to be in a relationship with someone because you love them for who they are, or you like them for who, like you start a relationship, right? Because you like them for who they are. And as you get to know them, you love the pieces of them, even the ones that aren't perfect or that don't fit exactly what you thought they should be or would be. As long as they are not harmful. As long as those traits are not harmful, there is no reason to want to change them. Like there's little quirks of like, oh, you click your pen too often, or like little things like that, right? Or you never put the spoons where I want them to go, or you don't put like little things like that, right? And there's other things as well, but you work past them because you love each other. You don't date somebody to turn them into someone without any autonomy who just does exactly what you want from them, because that is not a relationship, that is ownership. Relationships are two-way streets. It is not, I own you, therefore you are what I want you to be, and you do what I want you to do. This is not, the 1800s. Women, and men also, are not possessions. Take it from somebody who was in a marriage with those kinds of expectations on me. And it took me 3 years to realize that's what that was. It took me 3 years to realize that I was never going to be enough because I was not the perfect mold or the perfect image of what he believed a marriage should be, which is a wife who just does everything that the husband says and asks and never disagrees, never, has opinions. I was meant to be the trophy in the corner. I was his trophy so he could sit and say, look, I am married. Look at my big achievement. And nobody deserves that as their relationship, ever. And if you want that, if you want to put someone through that, then you do not deserve to be in a relationship. You deserve to be in a lot of therapy, or we can get you this really, really nice sweater that you really, really might like. So it's a little bit confining, okay? It's a little bit tight, but I think that you would really like it because it does to you like what you want to do to others. You're not going to have a lot of free movement of your arms, but you're going to get you get to hug yourself all the time. Do you like my description of a straitjacket? You get a constant hug from yourself. That was a fun rant. Oh, don't Don't be perturbed, spirits. Be happy. Be happy. Be happy. It's a happy day. I just offered to give people straitjackets. It's good. Hi, what do you need? Oh, you want cave? I just gave you amaranth, bro. What do you want? Kika. Yo, what's up? What's up, Ryu? Not the straitjacket. What? It's a sweater, Ryu. It's a nice, comfy sweater. They'll love it, okay? Hi, Ranto. Good morning. We won't give you the sweater, though, Ranto. It's okay. Don't pick the sunflower. It's a sweater. A nice, maybe a little bit scratchy, but you'll get used to it. Okay? And again, constant hug. It's a forever hug. They'll be so comforted. Yay, Anglero! We're actually gonna sell one of these because you have to sell it for... You have to have sold a thing. Do I have any cave carrots? Not the straight jacket. Again, like I said, it's a forever hug. It's only a straight jacket if that's what you call it. Okay? Just don't call it a straight jacket. Listen, politicians have taught us anything. It's that if you don't call it that, that's not what it is. Listen, that is called professional, that is called gaslighting as a profession. Politics are really, all politicians are, is just, they're just professional gaslighters. And really, how do I, listen, what I want to know is how do I, like, really, it just, I want that job. I want to be able to do that. I'm going to be able to gaslight people professionally. Wait, do I already do that? Well, I'm not getting paid for it, so no. Do you know there's a song in Hindi which goes, I don't need anyone else, I'm gonna love myself, and it doesn't sound funny, but it is, and that's what this made me think of. Listen, especially for those people, it is the epitome. Listen, what I'm offering these people is the epitome of self-love. I've got some new ideas to sleep on. How exciting! Oh, I need wood. Listen, anyone, any Bollywood watchers in chat, I am talking about Shayla Ki Joani. I don't feel like I pronounced that correctly, and I'm really sorry if I didn't. Not a single fairy rose? Oh wait, that's a fairy rose. I got it perfectly. I'm incredible. This is pure talent. Marnie, I know I just watched you leave, but nope, you teleported. Magic. You brought the cave carrot. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Just look at the size of that thing. It's a giant carrot. It's not about how big you are, it's what you do with it. Sorry. I'm not, because I keep making these jokes. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I had it in a box already. Does Marnie like me enough for me to enter her residence? She does. I can get his shorts. Disgusting. Hello, I'm carrying these boxers above my head. Look at how big these are, bro. Lewis's butt must be ginormous. Hey, Marnie, do you wanna... Never mind. What would happen if I gave these to Marnie? Man, the demons are just... The intrusive thoughts are so strong today. Alright, this is the last day we're doing in game, though. Yes, I did. Goodbye. Wait! Damn it. Hi! I run. Not to be not iron, not to be confused with I row, but also, do you row your boat? The journey that my brain just went on cannot be described properly. That is Stardew's ass. Hey, that's America's ass. It is America's ass. Chris Evans' ass is America's ass. Let's be real here. Oh man, what a beautiful man. What a gorgeous, gorgeous human being that is, isn't it? Why am I buying more pumpkins? Why not? Momo. Did you know that in some on some platforms now, like Momo is like an inappropriate word because Peach is used so often to be associated with an ass. An eel. Clint, why are you throwing an eel in the trash can? More of a Pedro girly myself. That is fair. That is fair. I want to try to get a giant pumpkin. Can I make quality fertilizer yet? No. I know that I already had pumpkins. I passed Lewis so many times, by the way. I could have given him these boxers. I made the unconscious decision. Rinko, please. I already look like a fool, Rinko. You don't need to make me, you don't need to help me look like a fool. I do it myself. I knew I miscounted. Because I wasn't actually counting. I wasn't paying attention because I was too busy being an idiot. Being a fool, Rinko, listen. I love you. We love you. Rinko, I love you. You're beautiful and we love you, Rinko. But sometimes you and I, we're both dumb, okay? Anything I've read recently. Wow, that was really far. That went really far. Anything I've read recently. I didn't need to make a scarecrow because gosh, dang it. I hate when I'm stupid. Anything I have read recently. Me makes fun of people for not being able to read. Me doesn't read. I haven't really read a lot lately. Not gonna lie. I read a lot of fanfic. But none of, like, the thing is, none of it's, like, good. I read it, but I'm angry while I'm reading it. I read it out of spite and anger. I sit there and I'm like, this should be better. It's like when you eat food and you're like, this isn't good, but like, I'm already here. I've already started. There's no going back now, you know? I can't get a refund. Lewis, where are you? I walked past you so many times. Excuse me. Don't mean to intrude, but here are your shorts. Hi. Any good fanfic? I would say, you know what? I will retract my statement. The one that I've read, I would say anything by Lost Fractures. Anything by Lost Fractures is pretty solid. I don't know if I have links blocked, so good luck. Links might be blocked. I will warn you now. And if they are, you can send it in an ask on Tumblr if you would like. I hope that Nightbot does not time you out. Even though that would be kind of funny. Why are you exclaiming at me? Journal? What's your issue, Journal? Stop! Unplug me. It's on Wattpad called Triggered by Her. You know, the old Wattpad days, oh man. It's crazy what Wattpad has turned into. She was also doing a Loki fic, which has been on hold. It's so funny to me because like some of the fics, like they sit there and they've been on hold for like 10 years. There is a Cartho Nasty fic that I would kill to have finished. I would kill for that author to finish that fic. It only has like 2 chapters. It has been on hold for, I believe, 13 years. It's just, it's just crazy to me that Wattpad has become like, I mean, good for them, I guess. It went from a fanfic site to whatever it is now. So, I mean, that's cool, I guess. Wattpad went out there and made something of itself, you know? And we've been everywhere today, haven't we? Again, why do we get crazy on these, on Thursdays? Treasure chest. Game got tired of being called a liar, and now it's just giving me sea cucumber row. Now it's giving me row. Thank you. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. This is kind of garbage row, but like I won't complain too much. Stop exclaiming at me. Stop it! Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the audacity of this exclamation mark. Is this another sardine? It is. Are you done? No, you're not. It's glitched. Run it back. Start the day over. That was a lot of money. There it is. Okay. I feel like the scrolly wasn't showing up earlier. Thank you for the ticket. Maybe I'm stupid. Was the scrolly showing up and I just wasn't seeing it because I was too focused on the exclamation mark exclaiming at me? What's up? Listen here, you little shit. Yeah, I'll stand in your path. We hate Wattpad now, but there are some good writers there. That's true, and I think that's the reason it's become as successful as it has, right? Like, you know what? I'm actually not going to take all of this out of my inventory because I'm not going to be here for long. I am simply here for some iron. Iron? Iron, anyone? How do you get to the store? I run. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But am I sorry? No, actually. the middle of like it smacking me and trying to kill me. Consume. Oh, Ryu, we were talking about journaling the other day, and I was reminded. I don't know why. I was just reminded. But I see journaling prompts sometimes, like on Pinterest and stuff. And I know you were talking about how you have journaled recently. And I thought it, so I might share some journaling prompts when I find them and they actually are interesting. And that is just, that's all I had to say about that. Consume this anchovy and consume this bread. Let's get this bread. I asked my friend if people still said that. And he was like, the last time I heard that was 2012. And so, like, sometimes I say things and he goes, why do you say, he's older than me, by the way, by by a few years. And he's like, why do you sound like more like a boomer than an actual boomer? And I'm like, I don't know. I live under a rock. I won't leave my house. It'd be so nice. Okay, for sure then. I started a while ago, by the way, Ryu. This is slightly related. This was just like a thing that I started doing. I don't do this as often as I used to. I started writing letters to like my future self. And that was kind of nice for a while. Like, so that was like on top of journaling, and I like have a little box of like letters to my future self. So that could be something fun for you as well. Break, break, break. This is like bubble wrap. Refined quartz. Interesting. What's up, bro? Yay! Ooh, and an Omni Geode. Now give me a ladder. Yeah. I just be swinging my pickaxe, bro. All right. He's at the... Sounds great, I'll try it. Yeah, it's kind of nice. I've read a couple of them from a long time ago, like from a few years ago. I've read a couple. But yeah, I have this little box, and I put dates on them. So like I'm a little weirdo, and I like crafting things and waste and I make random things to avoid responsibilities. And so I made myself like little envelopes, like little, it's like stuff, and I use those. And I put like the date that I wrote it on the outside of the envelope, which is kind of cool. Blueberry tart. I don't have inventory space. A tragedy. Wow, a conundrum. But I want the blueberry tart. Wait, I have sap. I don't need that sap. Get out of my life. I don't need a sap in my life. Well, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind someone who's a little sappy. Listen, if Satoru wants to be a little sappy about things, that's fine. We like a man who's in touch with his emotions. I need wood. And more ways than one, I'm alright. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But am I? Probably not, actually. I'm probably not sorry. What am I doing? No, do not eat the sardine. No consuming of the sardine. I think we might be able to, I think next stream we should be able to unlock the desert. Where is Ranto? Ranto, I have a new hat for you. He's so cute. Should we smoke the puppy fish, guys? Should we? It's worth so much money. Let's smoke a lava eel. Let's see. Well, oh man, smoked salmon. You guys like smoked salmon? I do. It's delicious. It is called a puppy fish. There is also a kitty fish. Ryu. There is a kitty fish. There's a fish in this game that is unlocked later called a kitty fish. Song of my people. Oh, you're a dead bat, actually. Never mind. You dingbat. You wanna know what I haven't done? You guys know what I haven't done? I haven't gone up to this tree over here. That is a money tree. It's a literal money tree. I wish that was a real thing. Can I have a money tree? I would like a money tree. I would like a money tree. What perfect timing. Wait, what are we? We're still a level 22 planter. Yes, highest quality. Yes, please. Look at all that money! We made 10K! Let's hacking go. Money thing. Bro. Smoked, gold quality smoked lava eel is where it is at. Day 10. And that is the last day we will play today! We've been going for almost 3 hours, oh my gosh! There's a plant called the money plant IRL, which actually my mom and I both, as kids, thought comes from actual coins. Just out there planting some pennies. Do you guys know that they're decommissioning the penny? Which it costs more to make than it is worth in the US, right? But it's like, okay, but there's like billions upon, there's trillions of pennies in circulation, so like what becomes of that, right? They're gonna, like now the pennies are actually going to be worth more than what they, a penny is going to be worth more than a cent. How about we listen to some nice, pleasant fall music for Stardew while I be rude and let's see here. What do I have? Oh, I need something. Come on. So it's in the description. Ryu, I have the playlist, the lo-fi versions of the JJK songs. It's in the description. It is linked in the description. I do have it. It is shared. I've given credit. There's versions of most of the songs on it. I do not play the one for Kikai Kiten because that one gets no. You're fine. That one gets sometimes it gets claimed, so I don't want to. I don't want to risk it. Let me see here. Oh, jeez. Actually, I know what I'm going to share. I know what I'm going to tell you. I know what I'm going to tell you, Ryu. Ryu, I have a Gokudo crumb for you. This has I meant I haven't put it in yet, right? Obviously, or it hasn't been like seen, I guess, yet on like the it has not been included in a part in a chapter yet. But basically, Rinko in Gokudo does not go by Rinko. Basically, everybody, essentially the existence of her mother has kind of been like erased, so no one really knows that she is Kurosaki Rinko. To everybody in the Gokudo world, with very few exceptions, she is known as Inseki Kura. So very few people know her as Rinko, and so she slipped actually in Inseki Kura. So I'll do this. It is Inseki Kura. Oh, you can't even see it because it's being covered. That is so funny. Let me see here. Where can I? What do we do with Inko? You can't see it because it's behind the thingy. That was really funny. Hang on. I can do this. Ready? I've got you. It is in. Oh, that is so big. How do I make it smaller? That is ginormous. That was so big. That's what she said. Hit the button. Um, that's your crumb for the day, Ryu. That's a Gokudo crumb for you. We she does not go by Rinko. She goes by Inseki. So she slipped up a little bit when she told Gojo her real first name. Because some people know it, right? Some people know it, obviously, but no one really calls her Kurosaki. Except for what is she, Cinderella? Kura can mean dream or smoke. I would need to look up what kanji I chose. But it basically like a useless dream is essentially kind of what it means. That was funnier in my head. It's okay, Ryu. It happens to the best of us, all of us. Even it also happens to the worst of us, which is why it happens to me. But no, yeah. So it's like it basically loosely translates to like worthless dream, useless dream. But dream is something. And so here I will tell you what. I'll tell you what. Here, so deep Adele is rolling in it. No. I'll tell you what. So we're gonna have characters. Shimura is obviously a big player. Shimura is basically it's gonna be I'm using character Shimura from Ghost of Tsushima. So Ghost of Tsushima is so that has Sakai Jin, and so Sakai Jin is going to make an appearance. So he's the ghost, right? He's the ghost of Tsushima. So he's going to make a little bit of an appearance. So I will provide you this crumb. I don't know if this is going to stay in. This is going to be pretty late game, if late story, if it would be. But here's a little fun thing from about Rinko, and it has Sakai Jin, and it's from Satoru's POV. Inseki Kura lives up to her name. The man finally stated wryly. She's like a hazy nightmare. There's no record of her existence before she appeared just over 10 years ago. She's almost more of a ghost than I am. Fushiguro Toji was good at what he did. He kept his secret weapon hidden. She and my wife share a commonality, a strange bond that only those who have lost everything can understand. So there's your crumb. There's a lot that could be unpacked in this. I'm wondering if you will catch one of the crumbs, one of the pieces that I kind of accidentally just left in. Is she my wife or is she a commonality? So in this, Sakai Jin is married to Yuna, which is one of the characters in Ghost of Tsushima. Canonically, they're not together in the game, but their chemistry is so awesome. They're just really good friends, and they become like really trusted friends in Ghost of Tsushima. But it fits here, so I'm doing this. So she and Yuna, Rinko and Yuna are friends, loosely friends. They're allies, I guess, in a sense. But yeah, that's let's see. Yeah, definitely can't read that bit because that's a huge spoiler. Hang on. Let's see. Actually, you know, here, I can read this part though. To my wife, there's nothing in the world more important than her brother and his safety. Sakai continued calmly. And Seki understands this because of Fushigoro's son. It's what led her to help them a few years ago when they got into trouble, and the reason I owe her a debt. I don't leave my debts unpaid. Message retracted. Ryu, we've talked about this. But Sakai Jin, the relation between Sakai Jin and Shimura, which Shimura is never, his given name is actually never provided in the game. But Shimura is Sakai Jin's uncle. So then here we go. So Jin says, I don't leave my debts unpaid. So you're saying you'll help to settle the score? He raised his eyebrows. Even if that means betraying your uncle. If my uncle is involved, I will find out. And if it comes to it, then I will do what needs to be done. And there we go. There's your crumbs. I gave you so many crumbs. Look at that. Kiko, I swear my finger slipped. Here we go. We're gonna end now. Thanks for watching, guys. I feel like an old-timey detective connecting the red strings. I hope you liked it. Piecing things crumb by crumb. I'll tell you. So I haven't decided exactly how this is gonna fit, but I do have a chapter that is called What Do Those Eyes Capture? Which is based off of a lyric from an Eve song, Dramaturgy. Dramaturgy? I don't remember how it's pronounced. But it's based off of that. But I will say, it is not Satoru's eyes that we're talking about with that chapter title. It is not Satoru's eyes, it's Rinko's eyes. Again, I don't know if I don't know when I'll get around to all of this. I still need to write chapter 3. Here's the thing. I had chapter 3 mostly written for a long time. I scrapped it completely. Chapter 3 is completely different from what it was originally. I will say, because chapter 3 was originally 95% smut. And I've changed that so that I don't think it's gonna have any in it actually now. It might have it might have some suggestive, but it's not gonna be. I don't think chapter 3 is gonna have any smut in it anymore. It's been 2 years, Ryu. It's been 2 years. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Thanks for chatting. Thanks everyone for watching. We are gonna tomorrow. You know what? Tomorrow we're gonna go to the desert tomorrow. Dry as a bone. I'm not gonna say it. Oh, I want to say it though. Oh. A problem that Rinko never has when she's around Gojo. See, you knew where I was going, Ryu. You knew where I was going. See, but how can I make that a title? Think about it. I'll have to think about it. Rinko is gonna single-handedly end the desert's drought. If you know what I mean. I'm gonna end now before I say something even dumber. I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye!